Well, another dark log, my fellow zombies. 19th heading up on the 20th of September 2025, and it's going to be Saturday. And right now we're just about a couple of minutes, or actually less than 30 seconds away from midnight. Hey, here's Zombie Weaver Gencia of Roseman, California. Still keeping tabs on my dog. She must be obeyed. Yeah, I've tried to keep a little on top of the news these days, especially today. I really was trying to stay away from all the Trump nightmare. He wants this, he wants that. He's going after networks because they're all belly aching at him. It's the billionaires ain't belly aching at him. It's the news staff are belly aching at the old gas bag. Saying bad things about him. Well, First Amendment rights. What do you expect? People have a right to redress their grievances towards the asshole. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the First Amendment. He doesn't like the Constitution. You know what's giving him all this damn power? Before Trump got into office, the Supreme Court was deciding a case him against the United States of America. And unfortunately in July, and you can locate this damn thing, because if you can't, I'll try to find a link myself, get the damn court case, put the PDF file in the description so you can read the whole damn thing. What we're talking about here is Trump giving almost unlimited power as being the President of the United States before he took office. This means anybody who would get to office. I mean, if Biden and Kamala were running and actually won, they would be exempt from any kind of decisions that they would be making because Supreme Court gave them that option. The bitch of it is Trump won the case. And he won the election. So now he's using power to destroy vehicles in the water. So shout out to the country of Venezuela. You can blame Supreme Court for that one, the United States. They fucked up on this one. And now Trump's feeling like he's all king, all powerful, and nothing else can solve this guy. I mean, even The Hague, I'm not quite sure what the hell they can do about this schmuck. We're sure as hell have a problem with him because they'll justify everything being national security. And he's trying to do that. Still putting more boats on the ground. Larger towns. Will it be crossing over to the smaller ones? I don't know. My town would love it. They celebrate the military because this is a military base. A military town right next to a military base. So they would have no problem with it. Would they? You have the SEC still trying to shut down the networks if they don't play nice with Trump. What, billions of dollars is not a shakedown enough? You scared the hell out of Nextel and Sinclair, all the way down to the CBS. You have your comedians yanked off that way. And then you went for ABC. Iger should have said something about it. Iger should have done something about it. Iger's a wimp. Eisner is pissed. Eisner should be pissed. Because Iger should have got off his dead ass and fought Trump. But no, he and the shareholders still want their money. Ooh. Because now Disney Plus is losing and oozing out subscribers. Have you guys been following the videos? Have you actually seen the back of my area? On the end of the procession I have, that's right next to the hallway, I have a great big gorilla. Universal gorilla. It's the King Kong with mouse ears. Had mouse ears. And also right on top of my hutch, I had mouse ears as well. The caps. One was a baseball cap and the other was just a small cap anyway. They're no longer there. I still have a bunch of Disney pins I'm not getting rid of yet. I'm a pin collector. I'm a collector. I ain't getting rid of this shit. And as far as I know, that Disney made a bad move and a bad decision at this point over here. Yeah, they're still getting my subscription. I should be not supporting these assholes. But there are services I deal with. We still have ABC7 out here, and I still want to get connections to them. I still like a few shows that I've seen on ABC7. Some I've already transferred onto it. And I want to see what the hell's going on with it. So if that puts me in the bad mark, I guess so. Does it mean I'm supporting Disney's idea? Like making it political? No, it's economic for me right now. Because once I unsubscribe, and then when this whole thing winds down, I probably want to subscribe, and it's going to be costing me a hell of a lot more during that time. See, I'm thinking about my own damn finances, guys. Yeah, Charlie Kirk can have his day on Sunday, and people can mourn his ass all they want. Freedom of speech for that kind of crap. They want to celebrate an asshole? Celebrate an asshole. I'm not going to do anything or say anything about a proclamation for the schmuck. But as for the comedians trying to make their mark and telling people what the hell is going on, I'm going to remind these people of one thing. Back in the late 60s, the Smothers Brothers were making jokes concerning about the president and the government's decisions of what they're doing with the Vietnam War. Something happened in that skit, and that was the last show because the CBS censors, not the government. It was never suggested about the government during that time ordering CBS, but it was CBS executives that made a decision to yank their plug. And they were taken out. Never to be put back on again. Some things may be corporate, but if there's a hint of federal involvement, that is against the law, from what I'm hearing from lawyers. See, I don't have stacks of books to research the information. I don't know which particular law case it is. But for what I'm telling from the lawyers, they're telling me there's a court cases out there regarding how the FCC cannot yank their licenses without good cause in this one. And the federal government, if it's coming from Trump, he can't do it. He's not allowed to do it. Well, we're dealing with a guy who won a case through the Supreme Court of the United States that gives him almost unlimited power, which means he feels he can break the U.S. Constitution in half. And nobody can break him on this one. If it's within his powers or national security or something going on. That's what's protecting his ass, guys. Don't you guys ever fucking do your ever research on this shit? Or do I gotta do your job for you? Trump versus United States. Look it up. You'll find it under the Supreme Court of the United States. It's under July 2024. There's a PDF file in that damn thing. Pretty big one, too. So he's trying to get away with a hell of a lot of shit that the lower courts are not making any moves unless the Trump's team is going to be pushing it through the Supreme Court. Maybe through emergency procedures that'll be not recorded but passed through the Supreme Court one way or another through a majority. I wouldn't put it past him either. He's already getting through a lot of shit going. Right now, they tried to do a continuing resolution with a lot of crap on there. They'll screw people over left and right. And the Senate said, no, we're not doing this. So it went back, and the House said, okay, we're taking a week's vacation. Shutdown coming up. Don't blame us. What they'll be doing is blaming the Democrats for their damn crap. And it's not the Democrats. Well, actually, Republicans didn't want to bother with the Democrats. They didn't want to talk to the Democrats of what they wanted, or what the Democrats saying that they needed to get reversed. So it's on the Republicans, but the Republicans are going to blame the Democrats for this shit. They don't want to take charge. They don't want to take blame. They said, well, we worked. The Democrats are the ones causing all the shit. So we're out of here. And next week, when we reach the end of the month, or probably another week and a half or something like that. It's only the 19th, right? We got what, 30 or 31 days? About that? Maybe next week they'll get it done. Or maybe next week they're taking off and then giving them no choice or very little room to maneuver. They said it's still in operation. But if we can't get a continuing resolution to continue another 3 or 4 more months, we're back to square one again, boys and girls. We're at shutdown. How do you feel about that one? So many things to react to. And we're not even mentioning about the Epstein files. Epstein files. Epstein files. Trump! Epstein files! How's that grab you? You can't even get away from this particular blogger. Because I'll still say, Epstein, 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 Epstein!